MatPat's final theory. I cannot believe this time has passed so quickly. I can't believe it's literally over. I can't believe we're saying goodbye to a legend. So before we do anything today, we're jumping into this. MatPat's final theory. Literally the end of an era. After years of me reminding the world that he has never seen porn. After years of me sitting back, relaxing, and talking about how nothing, not even the lolly on the other page, is sexier than math. It is time for us to say goodbye to a legend. I have such mixed feelings. Such mixed feelings! It's so sad. Literally so sad. You know what? I'll show this to you. I'll show you one beautiful thing. I say this with the love of my heart.
I've actually never looked at porn.
He's never done it.
Ever. Like, outside of like...
Oh, MatPat, no! No, MatPat, no! Bro, our king, our man.
Over here, we're doing the math now, and nothing, not even that lolly on the other page, is sexier than math.
And no matter how many times I will have these clips burned into my memory, you will not die. Someone only dies when they are forgotten, and as long as I remember you not watching porn, I will not forget you. Anyway, let's jump right into the MatPat final game theory. Dicks out to this man. He was a real hero and a real legend, and I will not cry. Oh no! They brought back the first intro! Ain't no way! I watched this in high school. You don't understand. Y'all keep reminding me how old I am. Someone in my chat saying that I'm 18 and I watched you for 5 years, reminding me that I'm a fucking ancient dinosaur. I literally watched this in high school. Oh my god, he got the whole extended edition! He ended up cutting out half of this intro because it's bad to have an intro at the beginning of your videos due to YouTube retention. That's why he always starts his videos now with the whole joke for like 90 seconds to get people into it before a really shortened intro. He cut it back for the YouTube algorithm, but for his final video, he don't even care. This man, literally.
Hello!
I have been watching this man's videos for so long. Remember when he made Boob Theory, the best boobs in gaming? Like, bro.
Oh, internet, welcome to Game Theory, where that is the last time that I'll be saying those words officially on this channel.
Ah, you don't gotta do it right off the bat. Man, in the first 3 seconds of speaking, I will not cry. I'm a grown-ass man. I am not gonna cry. I ain't finna cry. I'm not gonna cry.
Loyal theorists, how do you say goodbye? 13 years ago, I mean...
Bro, I'll tell you exactly how you say goodbye. You don't. You leave before needing to make an awkward goodbye. Easy as that. Dub.
I made you this promise.
Do you want to know more about the games you love?
You're really gonna show Chrono Trigger right now? Written by Akira Toriyama? The guy that just died 2 days ago, literally breaking my heart. Dude, ain't no way you're gonna do this to me. I'm literally on a roller coaster of emotions right now.
Love without having to put in any work of your own? Well, now you can play and learn.
Oh my god, he's showing his first video. God, what a send-off.
That's right, Weboverse. We have created
it was so cringe. Just like me. I mean, I wouldn't say that MatPat is one of my biggest inspirations for starting YouTube, but he definitely is a massive inspiration of mine. Like, there is no doubt in my mind that when I started making videos, he was on my radar. He was someone that I was looking up to. The fact that I got to watch him evolve, grow his business, enter different niches. Like, this man is absolutely and undoubtedly, like, the godfather of every YouTuber today. That isn't just a fucking vlog guy.
Game Theory, gaming's tangential learning experience.
Well, Weboverse, here we are today. 3,000 videos of tangential learning later.
Shit, 3,000 videos. And they're like highly edited videos. They're not like slop videos like I have on Nuxanor. Like, they're real videos. Bro, Nuxanor has 1,600 videos, let me remind you, all right? This guy has 3,000. I upload 2 videos a day, all right? Bro, insane this man's grind set.
How do you sum all that up? I already got super weepy in the last one of these things.
God, he really owned this face. Holy crap.
So probably shouldn't do that again. It'd be redundant and probably not great for the tech equipment. We've also spent the last 10 weeks together knowing that this day was gonna come.
Dude, he's like saying, I'm like your granddad, after he was diagnosed with cancer and the doctor said he only had 8 weeks left to live. Thanks, MatPat. Thanks.
Right? So I really feel like I've gotten my farewell tour. I've buried hatchets, I've rekindled friendships, I made sweeping videos about the state of online entertainment, fired some tanks. That was legitimately very cool. I honored my heritage. I made Disney mad at me.
What?
Some tanks. That was legitimately very cool. I honored my heritage.
What's his heritage? I missed that arc. What was that arc? What was the heritage arc?
Entertainment. Fired some tanks. That was legitimately very cool. I honored my...
What is that? What's he eating? Did you just say I'm honoring my heritage and he's eating freaking schloop? The heck is this? No one knows. Hundreds of people in chat. No one knows. Okay, all right, okay. Why is everyone in chat talking about how they first found me, all right? Stop being wholesome, okay? You're supposed to be ass faces. You found me through teching, through Oompaville, through Turkey Tom. You found me through my drama video, bro.
My heritage. I made Disney mad at me.
Oh, that was awesome. That was a great video. That might have been one of my favorite videos he's ever made.
Final time, which, you know, felt appropriate. Got some new dripping, and just in general, ran my way through all the things that were left in my content creator bucket list. So again,
See, everyone has a list. All right, you don't know this because if you're watching this on YouTube, you don't know this, but in my pre-stream ramble, I released the list of content that I will make, and it's sprawling and massive, and it has links to things that I can't open on stream for obvious reasons.
Ask, how do you say goodbye? First, it's probably most important to remind you that it's not officially goodbye, right? It's not like I'm dying or anything.
That's what I'm gonna say right before I die. I'm gonna gather my grandchildren around me at the ripe old age of 106, and I'm gonna say, not like I'm dying or anything, kiddos. Skibbity toilet. And that'll be it.
It's more of a see you later. I'm still gonna be doing plenty of stuff. Like, I'm already booked to do the fashion show on Style Theory later.
He's just not hosting the theories. He's clearing that up from his schedule because at some point everyone has to do that. See, the thing is, everyone evolves. Literally everyone evolves. And MatPat is taking his next step. I said this when I reacted to his original goodbye video, but at some point I'll quit. And I'm sorry when that happens, because that'll probably suck for some of you, but I'm sure I'll make some people on Twitter very happy when I quit. But in all honesty, it's sad it's the end of an era, but it's also beautiful.
This year, I'm still gonna be here on the couch for GT Live. In a couple weeks, I'm gonna be giving a speech over at PAX. I was recently in a kill count. Heck, I'm already slated to do the Jacksepticeye podcast, the Ludwig podcast. There's a collaboration I'm doing with Shea Frillis Productions. There's the FNAF musical over on Random Encounters. Like, I will be doing a lot, and you will probably be sick of me doing all these things on everyone else's channels.
Honestly, I think it's so based of him to do something like this. At some point I'm gonna quit. At some point I'm gonna move on to other things. My guess is my next role, my next evolution of my career, let's say, is probably behind the scenes stuff. I'll probably still be working in YouTube type things, but it's probably gonna be more behind the scenes because I just love the algorithm and the channel management and the grind. But at some point I'm gonna probably grow out of making the content myself. And that's fine because, you know, everyone grows up, everyone changes. Just look at my content over the last 10 years and it's changed so much. Like, I started off making, you know, anime videos, like little goofy anime shit, and look where it turned into.
But if you do want to stay in touch with me, there are actually 2 ways that you could do it. Normally I'd say something like, oh, you can follow me on Twitter, but we all know that there's like a grand total of 0 people who want to be over on that platform. So,
man, he's so right. He's just right.
So instead, I decided to make you this. A mysterious website named where'smatpat.com.
That is the most MatPat thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god. All right, we're typing it in. I'm not putting it on my main on my stream just in case it's porn. Listen, you can never be too careful, okay? If it's a Rickroll though, I'm dropping this video right now. If I just go there and it's a Rickroll, all right. We'll meet you again. You'll find the clues here. Sign up for update. Whoa! Just sign up. All right, dude. All right, dude. All right, dude. All right. We'll look at this somewhere else. I don't want to find MatPat here. Then it just drop your docs and legal name. And, ooh, don't forget the secret 3 digits on the back of your credit card. It's going to be an ARG. Man always wanted to do an ARG.
This is going to be a place that I update every once in a while when I have news about some new project that's coming up or, you know, a mystery that you're going to have to solve by digging through the source code. Yes, it's a ripoff of ScottGames.com. No, I don't feel bad about that because he stole enough of my ideas over the years.
Hell yeah. Very based MatPat. See, the beauty of theft... Okay, that sounded weird. The beauty of theft is acknowledging it and owning it. You see, a lot of people ask me for advice on YouTube content, and I tell them what to do. I already help a lot of people behind the scenes, which is why I could definitely see my future in YouTube after quitting content, be some sort of management. But, people ask me for advice all the time, and I'll give them advice based on the content that I think they're good at, and they'll say, yeah, but someone else did this already, and I'm like, and? Literally evil. Nah, I'd steal. No, but like, you know, you always add a twist to it. The first guy that did a you laugh, you lose video copied the try not to laugh challenge. Whoever did the first, if I laugh, I give $200, then that they just ripped off the try not to laugh challenge. If I laugh, I get electrocuted. They also ripped off the try not to get to laugh challenge. These are all just different variations on a theme. That's what I'm saying.
Kind of owes me one. Editor should drop on some deal with its sunglasses in this moment. Yeah, that's a good one.
Once you're there, make sure you sign up via email. Don't worry, I'm not going to be spamming you with updates or anything. It'll be more
No, I'm only going to give you updates when I'm doing something or for advertisement purposes.
like a MatPat newsletter. Or maybe a Christmas card that you get every once in a while with a funny update, or maybe
A Christmas card that you get every once in a while. Don't you get those for Christmas? Listen, I'm just trying to fit in here.
we could chat about a favorite movie or something. I'll send over the occasional video that I'm just inspired to make. Who knows? Basically, this is just meant to be a way to let you all know what I'm up to directly in a way that isn't going to be subject to filtering algorithms.
You can't spell where's MatPat without spam. Am I right, guys?
You know? And to kick things
Am I
off this
right,
week, I'll be
guys?
selecting 100 random emails that
that's
sign up
cute.
to get personalized letters. And from that point forward, once or twice a week, I'll continue pulling a handful of emails to send personal notes to. It'll be a fun way to stay in touch. Long
That's
story
cute.
short, make sure you bookmark it since you never know what might happen over there.
But, all right, enough stalling.
Uh-oh.
Back to the question at hand. How do you say goodbye? Well, I think you
Is his how to say goodbye, is that like the theory? Is that the final theory?
honestly have to end it all where it began. This title, A Game Theory, about game theory. Did you know?
Yeah, I knew he'd go meta. I called it. Pre-watch! Shut the hell up, man.
That game theory isn't just a nerdy YouTube show, it's also a nerdy economics concept.
Yeah, and did you also know that this nerdy YouTube show made me millions of dollars? So, game theorists out there, next time someone makes fun of you for talking about video games, remind them how much money you could be making.
It's news to you, I honestly can't blame you. At this point, we've created enough confusion online that apparently we've merited our own disambiguation tag on Wikipedia for game theories.
Alright, you want to be completely honest? Getting a tag for disambiguation on Wikipedia is pretty cool, okay? It's pretty cool. However, let me remind you how easy it is to get a tag, okay? On game theory. On game theory, I don't even know what I'm talking about. On Wikipedia. My brother, if you go to vote brigading on Wikipedia, all right? Vote brigading is a massively coordinated online voting. It refers to practice of affecting reviews of scores and shit like that. And would you look at that? Interspecies Reviewers, a 2020 animated, working after Funimation removed it from its streaming platform in January 2020. YouTuber Taku urged his subscribers to rate the series a 10 out of 10 on my anime list. Blah, 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 blah. You get the idea. It's really easy to get onto the freaking, vote brigading. It's really easy to get onto little, I'm just a historical figure, okay?
Searches. In all seriousness, for the first 5 years of the show, I received so many tweets from people who were mid-year in their economics courses, screenshotting their textbooks, freaking out when they got to the episode on game It's not an episode, it's a chapter. When they got to the chapter on game theory, being like, oh my gosh, dude, did you know that you were in this thing? And
Oh my god, wait, he means the actual game theory. Obviously that's an economic. Oh my god, people didn't know that? That was the play on words from the beginning.
Yeah, we definitely did. The pun, believe it or not, was intentional. In fact, Steph and I knew from the very beginning that it was likely that the final episode of Game Theory was going to be about game theory. Why? Well, because game theory?
Because it's the name of the show.
It's everywhere. You can't escape it. If you've ever seen the movie Love Actually, there's actually this opening monologue in it that goes a little something like this.
We live in a world of hatred and greed, but I don't see that.
True, based.
Seems to me that love is everywhere. If you
Cringe, cuckold, cringe, beta male.
look for it, you'll find that love actually is all around.
Yeah, all right, dude.
Oh, you just got to replace the word love with game theory, and you basically got it.
We live in a world of hatred and greed, but I don't see that. Seems to me that
Game theory
love is everywhere. If you
He just changed the whole freaking sentence. No, but the point is, game theory is you see things when you look for them, right? That's the gimmick of it. So game theory is looking into the theories of video games, saying that if you want to frame the entire Mario series where Mario is the main bad guy, you'll find evidence to prove that. That is game theory, and that is a game theory. I thought this was common knowledge.
you look for it, you'll find that
game theory
love actually is all around.
Who would have suspected that English acting megastar and recent Oompa Loompa Hugh Grant would be making a guest appearance in my final episode? Truly, we have spared no expense for this one.
That's
And not
crazy.
only is game theory just everywhere, it also holds the secret to winning everything forever. Yeah, I know, right? That is a huge claim to make.
Oh
Clearly,
my God.
I was saving all my
MatPat is teaching us how to win everything forever?
biggest secrets for the grand finale.
so
So,
cool.
you know what? Let's not beat around the bush anymore, my friends. Let's make you masters of the universe and reveal how, whether you like it or not, you all are theorists for life.
I'm gonna miss this guy. I'm gonna fucking miss this guy.
Come on. This way.
Dude, this man is 2 steps away from selling me an Andrew Tate course.
Yeah, we're moving off the couch this time. That's how you know it's a big deal. Let's go. At its core,
He's so good at this. It's like Grandpa Matt leaving. It's crazy.
game theory is the science of strategy. So we
He's walking! In a video, he's walking!
we understand strategy, but what exactly?
We have never seen MatPat from this angle before. This is like when you're playing Pokemon and you find a new Pokemon in the wild and you catch him, then you send out the sprite, and then the sprite from the back is like, ew! Ew! Why did I think of that? You know what I'm talking about though, right? I'm not the only person that thinks that, right? It's like you see Dragonite from the front and it's like, oh shit, Dragonite? Oh bro, Dragonite, what a cool fucking Pokemon. And you send him out in the back and he's like, he looks like this. Bro, they are the same guy. Look, dude, no. Tell me I'm not crazy, right? Like, they literally look identical. This is Dragonite. Or is this Charmeleon? I can't even tell if it's Dragonite or Charmeleon. They're the same guy. Just saying, come on, man. All right, dude, okay.
Is game theory specifically? Well, to understand that, you have to go back to the original game theorist, not me, this guy right here.
Oh,
he
hey, it's
might
him.
not have himself the red leather jackets or the cool diamond play buttons, but I'll tell you what he does have, a crater on the moon named after himself, so.
Honestly, I would rather be rich. That guy, first of all, he's dead. L. Second of all, he's not rich. I would rather be rich than have a crater on the moon named after me. Listen, I'm just not that kind of vain, petty bitch.
Oh, I'll let you decide who has the bigger flex there. This guy right here, he is mathematician John von Neumann, and he was everywhere back in the day. And I do mean everywhere.
Dude, I love the editing. I'm gonna miss this guy so much. It's crazy.
Like, this guy was a key player in the invention of the digital computer. He helped with the discovery of the structure of DNA, even the creation of key components for Oppenheimer's Manhattan Project. You know, the Christopher Nolan movie where big things go big booms. But perhaps his biggest claim
that's where I knew Oppenheimer from the movie.
to fame was game theory. the idea that in any situation where there are 2 or more people, or players in this case, you can model out a game that'll help you find the best outcome. Have you ever played rock, paper, scissors and thrown out rock as the first hand because you know statistically most people choose their first move to be scissors? Or maybe you picked paper because the last 3 moves have been rock and they're obviously going to be throwing rock again. Well, congratulations, that is game theory in action.
Game theory is looking for patterns and looking for it. No, it's cute. It's really cute that game theory was. Has he never mentioned this? I could have sworn that he talked about this, maybe on a stream or something. That's the gimmick behind calling it game theory.
He got a Medal of Freedom for that, so it just...
Listen, Medal of Freedom, don't pay the bills. Medal of Freedom, don't get no bitches. MatPat is rich. He wins. The end.
This goes to show, don't let your dreams just be dreams, kids. Sometimes getting an honorary medal is a lot easier than you think. In short, game theory is the
It's like getting on Wikipedia for vote brigading.
study of strategic choice. It's math that tells you what people are gonna do and who's gonna win the game.
Missed opportunity to write boobs.
Probably the most famous example of a game theory scenario is the prisoner's dilemma, where 2 accomplices have just committed a crime and they're both given the chance to narc on the other
that's
one.
the famous one. Where if you narc, we'll let you go, and then you're like, oh shit. But if that guy narcs, then I'm gonna be in prison. They're gonna let him go. So listen, I'm not gonna narc on the other guy, but if he's gonna narc on me, I'm gonna be in prison. So I'm gonna narc on him first.
If they both deny the crime, well, they both get a short prison sentence. If one of them denies the crime and the other rats him out, the narc walks free while his buddy is stuck in prison for a long time. And if they both confess, they both get a medium sentence. We can model the possible outcomes here in a nice, neat, mathy looking square. And while technically the best outcome for both of them would be to trust each other and not confess, they're
Let's be real. Humans are bitches.
criminals, and they don't know each other that well. And because they don't trust each other, by the math,
Bro, if they don't know each other, easy narc moment.
both of them narc on each other, and as a result, get a medium amount of prison time. Or if that all's too complicated and hypothetical, over in England, they turn the whole thing into a game show where they say the word balls an uncomfortable amount of times.
Oh my god, dude, he could have called this show Balls Theory.
Welcome to Golden Balls. Golden Balls. Balls of riches, 12 balls. My balls are all golden.
They do say balls a lot.
100 golden balls, and they're all bursting with money. Killer balls.
This guy's talking about bursting balls. Like, can we get this guy off the air right now? Can we replace him with MatPat, please?
Balls, 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 balls.
Now, why am I bringing all this up? Well, game theory is more than just wads of cash
Why are you bringing this up? Because you wanted an excuse to have a balls compilation in your final video, Matthew.
jammed into a bunch of balls. Someone should tell Mr. Beast that I just discovered his next video idea. No, it has very real consequences for the world. Back when the US and USSR were on the brink of atomic annihilation, the principles of
The good old days. Twitter was not around, and people decided that things were more valuable and dangerous.
game theory helped both sides reach an agreement to slowly disarm their nuclear arsenals. If you want to know more about that story, Veritasium's recent video on game theory does a great job telling it, and honestly, I can't really improve on it. So thanks for doing all the research for my final episode there, Derek. If you want an example that's a bit closer to home, though, here you go. YouTube.
Wow!
Got it.
That is so true!
See, YouTube as a platform is just a
It
bunch
really is, though. Like, it's all numbers, right? YouTube, on the one hand, is all numbers. So you just think you got to do something to maximize your analytics at the back end. But in reality, YouTube is not numbers. YouTube is psychology. You have to make something that you want someone to click on. But on the other hand, YouTube isn't just psychology for the viewers to click on something. It's psychology for other creators. You have to do something that's also in a niche that other people don't do to maximize on other people's videos. Bro, it's actually insane how much is in being a YouTuber. And it's funny because people really can't relate to this grind set.
of zeros and ones, right? But YouTube as a community, it's a network of people constantly trying to make strategic decisions. Creators are players who are more or less rational people making videos that'll get you to watch. And
Creators are rational people. Creators are rational people. Rational people. Have you been on the internet at all recently? Yeah, creators are rational people, which is why, what's his face? Wilbur Soot is currently getting canceled and maybe sued for biting his ex-girlfriend to the point that she decided that it's too much. All right? Rational people. Yeah. Remember when Illuminati was all rational about that? Remember how rational all these YouTubers are when they plagiarize content and feel like that, oh shit, I'm just gonna plagiarize content and not get caught, even though I'm literally a famous person who puts videos in front of hundreds of thousands of people, which is all the work of other people. Very rational of them to do.
like and comment and subscribe.
Meanwhile, his examples are actually just rational people. He picks a bunch of like legitimately rational people. Then you have streamers out there being like, you see Hassan sitting there. You know, honestly, guys, I think that working a 9-to-5 job is a lot easier than being a streamer. Streamer, hardest job in the universe, bro. Rational people. Remember when Vosh rationally leaked his lolly horsecock folder?
The viewer, you're also a player in this. You're on a strategic mission to win the experience.
I'm just joking. YouTubers generally are rational people. A lot of thought needs to go into videos and stuff. I'm just memeing around.
By finding the thing that's most satisfying to watch. And the people who run, or at least have run YouTube in the past, shout out to Todd, Jake, Neil, Ernest, Meg, Ariel, Susan, David, Fede, Vader, Stephanie, and Kim. They're all
I literally only know one of these people. I literally only heard of Susan. I don't know any of these other guys. I've heard of Neil. These are my bosses, sort of, and I don't know who any of these people are. Except for Vader. He's not my boss. He's my father.
all in a strategic game to keep the creators and viewers happy, while also figuring out the best possible outcome for
To make money.
YouTube as a company by
There we go.
appeasing all the advertisers and shareholders.
Why would you make that $ yellow? Are you trying to give me PTSD? Are you trying to, like, literally send me on a downward spiral? You picked a yellow $.
It is seriously a complex strategic arena. And that's how you get decisions like use bright green text because it's more likely to stand out in a sea of dark gaming thumbnails and more likely to get clicks.
I literally never use green text anymore. I used to always use green text because MatPat did. See that? Nuxanor! I used to make, there was a little arc where I, here, let me see if I can find the video. There was a little arc where I was like, oh, MatPat's like fucking killing it.
This video is sponsored by Into the AM.
Okay.
By the end,
Don't know what that was. Don't even worry about it. That was on something on the list. See, here's a video. I literally ripped this entire concept off of MatPat. Yeah, 5-year-old video. Bro, I made a video about Kakashi, okay? And I'm like, the mind of Kakashi. And then I see all of MatPat's really, like, cringe PNG edits. I stole his font also. This is the Gotham Ultra font that MatPat uses on all of his thumbnails. So I stole the font. I stole the color. I do, like, the little red arrows and, like, the obvious PNG splicing on the video. Ironically, it didn't even do a quarter as well as the one that just was kind of my own, like, style, which is just kind of ironic. But like, I haven't done that in a while. That's pretty awesome, honestly.
launch shorts as a means to counterattack
Dude, that
against
just goes to show how much this guy inspires people. Like, he literally inspires me like crazy.
TikTok. Do a video on something that's not trending so you can stand out from the pack. Or maybe you lean in so you're suggested against the algorithm.
No, it's ironic. He's so right. There's constantly this dichotomy when it comes to making a video, all right? You have to think, am I going to do something that no one did? And therefore, something that no one might not even find because no one's talking about it, so they don't even know where to look? Or do I do something that's super relevant, but I have tons of competition? So interesting.
Every video you watch, everything that you click on, it's the product of creators using game theory. Slap a big old game theory colon in front of every title and slam some clickbait green text on every thumbnail. All those hundreds of millions
You know what? No, I'm not doing that.
of subscribers to Jimmy and Ryan Trahan and Cocomelon, I like to think that they're all secretly ours. Where's our 200 million subscriber play button there, YouTube? In the end, it's all game theory. Speaking of,
Oh, man's really out here trying to copyright game theory and be like, have you made a logical decision based on psychology, analysis, facts, and theorems? You're stealing my flow.
and this is just an aside that I learned about earlier this week. Apparently there's a Chrome extension that allows you to do exactly what I just described.
Yeah,
it
there is.
quote unquote MatPatifies your YouTube feed by putting green text.
It's pretty hilarious that they do that, honestly. I did see that. They have a lot of those. They have one with Nux also. They have a Nux Chrome add-on. Whatever. It's pretty funny. It just puts my... You know the thumbnail that I used, like, to make fun of Sniper Wolf? And then it just stuck, and people started getting upset about it, so I just kept doing it, because the more people get upset, the more I'm, like, just inspired to actually do this shit. Like, if you scroll through my videos, right there, like, here, it'll just go down here a couple of months ago, right? You look at these thumbnails, like, I do the same, like, the me freaking out with the WTF on the side, right? Like, I've used this same thumbnail for, like, probably at this point, a solid 2/3 of my thumbnails are just me on the side with the WTF. Like, I did that originally to make fun of how Sniper Wolf, all of her thumbnails were the same, and then I just kept doing it. So there is also one of those Chrome add-ons to put me on shit, just randomly pointing and saying WTF at whatever it is.
On like every thumbnail. Just saying, we have reached the peak of human achievements. I, for one, really like this one, where it's Link and saying,
Mommy is hungry. Oh no!
Mommy's hungry. That's just traumatic on a whole nother level. Or there was one that I saw circulating online, Ryan Gosling doing a puppy interview, and the title is Birth of a Killer. There was another one that showed up on the subreddit, Afton's Final Death Smash?
Yes! Yes!
I gotta say, I am proud of the mark that I
Smash, question mark, let's go.
will leave on this platform.
Oh yeah.
But so what, right?
Dude, it's so funny, like, he's, like, obviously excited talking about all these moments, but, like, you see the bittersweet emotion on his face, right? He's so happy and excited, but, like, bro's leaving. He's literally walking away from something that he built with his own 2 hands, you know? He's obviously still reaping the rewards. He's still, you know, making money through it all. But he's taking a step back. Like, I don't know. There's something bittersweet about it.
Say, I am proud of the mark that I will leave
I
on
really hope he gets to spend some good time with his family. Take care of his kid, you know?
this platform.
He deserves
But
it.
so what, right? YouTube is game theory. Sure, that's great. It's interesting, but why does it matter to you, right? Why am I spending so much time talking about all of this in my final episode? Well, because like I said, game theory can help in every strategic interaction that you have. And it's produced a literal strategy guide on the best way to live out your life. Tried and tested by all our grandfather theorists. But to truly understand that, we have
Bro's really gonna link us to some red pill Andrew Tate course. You see Andrew Tate, game theory is how I managed to lure bitches over state lines. God damn it.
to go back to where it all began, a glorified PowerPoint presentation.
Let's
Weboverse, allow me to introduce you to, lights please, the Trust Game.
Bro really went all out with the production of this video.
I love this. We started as glorified PowerPoint slides and we're ending as glorified PowerPoint slides.
Man.
Here's the
Going through every era of his video editing, except this time with him in person there. Dude, that's beautiful.
LDR of this one. The Trust Game was originally just named the Computer Tournament by a guy named Robert Axelrod. Clearly
Badass name.
not the most creative with his titling conventions. Basically,
All right, Mr. Game Theory, let's be real here.
this was the prisoner's dilemma or the golden balls thing, except here there was one crucial difference. They're not just playing the game once, they are literally playing it hundreds of times, repeating it over and over again to see what strategies end up winning the most across a longer period. This then gives us a model that's shockingly closer to real life,
The Trust Game. So it starts with BDSM bondage. Then,
because here, most of the time, you're not just thinking about what you have to do to win a single game, you have to actually think about the consequences of your actions. The more people think about the future, the more they're willing to cooperate because they don't want to screw themselves over down the road, you know? Again, for details on that experiment, check out Derek Veritasium's video where he talks about all of that, including having an interview with the game's creator. It's a very cool video. I also
very cool.
borrowed his convention for that one, so thanks for the latter and the idea there, Derek. You can also watch Dr. Trevor Bassett's video on the topic, or, you know, the various TED Talks that are all about this experiment. We'll link to all of those down in the description below. But just to jump to the big conclusion here, the best strategy to winning it big boils down to 4 key points. Number 1, be cooperative. Lead with trust. Assuming that the person you're
theory, lead with trust. Lead with trust. Make a safe word. Like, for example, the safe word could be balls. I have to pause for a second to come up with
playing with is your enemy right off the bat, it's not gonna serve you well. Trust in others, it's gonna let you win more frequently in the end. Secondly, don't be a pushover. Sure, it's good to be trusting, that is great. But the second that someone takes advantage of your trust, the winning strategy is to call them out on it and then immediately hold them accountable.
100%. My favorite way is holding them accountable through a paddle, or perhaps even one of those ball gags in trust theory, of course.
Which leads nicely then to point number 3, being forgiving.
And you see, that's very important as well in BDSM. I mean, in ball theory. Whatever we're talking about now. I don't know. I'm off.
Hold a grudge. Don't be a Mr. Darcy.
My good opinion once lost is lost forever.
No.
That is a failing indeed.
You tell him, girl, you are exactly right. She's speaking some game theory truth right there. Well, sure, it hurts to have your trust broken. Staying open to the chance that other people can change, that they can grow and learn and get better, that is the ideal solution here. The trust game showed that players who held their opponent accountable, but then forgave them, actually won out more often than any other strategy.
That's pretty awesome, honest. That's really interesting.
And lastly, it's important to
it's funny. It's kind of funny. Like, game theory, it's obviously a theory in an economics course, but it's just basically the rational way to live your life, which is ironic, because MatPat, I feel like he inspired so many people, and he taught people paths, either directly or through them just following his footsteps.
be honest and open about your strategy. When people can't understand what you're thinking, that's then when mistrust starts to breed.
True.
By being honest, it breeds honesty in others.
When she says, "You haven't found my clitoris," you don't say, "Well, yes, I did." Anyway.
It allows you to build on that trust over time, one step, bit by bit. Across the thousands of rounds of testing, nice strategies that were fair but also firm ultimately won out the most.
Fair and firm. Bro. Literally the best possible. Okay, all right. I have to stop. Whoever came up with trust theory had something weird going on in the bedroom, okay? He is getting incredibly specific with terms that are starting to match a little too well.
Now, when I read these outcomes, what really struck me first was how they present a really hopeful view of the world. A hopeful view that I don't think a lot of us carry around a lot.
I have a very hopeful view of the world, honestly. I know that I seem like a pessimistic asshole, but I am actually a very pessimistic asshole.
I mean, it's easy to assume that everyone out there is out to get you. It's easier to just...
They're literally all here to kill you. Keep your loved ones close, because they will not be there forever.
Close off to people who've wronged us in the past, but math, and game theory specifically, proves that assumption's wrong.
Oh yeah? Well, I have crippling depression. What do you have to say about that, huh? MatPat? What do you have to say about that?
And hey, if you don't want to believe the thousands of rounds of computer simulations, there is a very solid real-life example: Vtube. Vtube is a positive-sum game, which means that more than one person can win. And in fact, a lot of times, the more others win, the more you can win too. When I was just starting off, I was so mad and scared when Vsauce 3 released this video, calculating Sonic's speed.
Wow, ripping off his whole mojo.
Working for a year on the channel at that point, grinding away and seeing a fair amount of growth. But in that moment, I saw a spin-off of one of YouTube's top subscribed channels just horning in on my territory of...
Did he say horning in? Bro, I am not just hearing things. I am not just hearing things. Either this is some 16-head, 4,000 IQ ARG plan that he's dropping, or my bro is horning the wrong way. He has been saying this the whole time.
When I saw a spin-off of one of YouTube's top subscribed channels just horning in on my...
He said horning in. He did not say honing. He said horning. Okay? Listen. Has MatPat finally watched porn? We don't know, and we may never know. But he did say horning in. Either there is a secret code in this video, or this really was BDSM theory all along.
Territory of gaming science. It's like they were gonna steamroll me. They were gonna steal my audience away. So I did a video where I tried to stake my claim, and thus, Sonic is Slow was born.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory, applying science to video games since April 18th of 2011.
Whoa.
Recently, however...
Wow, Chrono Trigger was his first video? That's crazy. It's crazy. Dude, rip to the goat, Akira Toriyama, goddamn.
A new gaming scientist has come onto the scene. The good folks over at Vsauce 3 recently took a gander at a game series I covered in episode 5. It's a great video, except for one thing. It's wrong.
Yo! MatPat started with beef! He beefed! Bro. So, do you know the reason why I ended up getting into this whole funny MatPat goof? This whole funny, goofy back and forth with Mr. Matthew Patthew himself? Well, I'll show you. It all started with this. That my first video talking about how I made this video over 5 years ago now, talking about MatPat, his terrible theory on My Hero Academia, and I still stand by what I said. It was a bad theory. But that's said and done. I basically did the same exact thing. I was like, oh, hey, MatPat, blah, 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 blah. He stepped onto the scene. He did this whole thing. But, like, and this was one of my first videos to blow up. I mean, I guess this isn't, like, super levels of success, but it did really, really well for me. And, I mean, I did more of them. Because that's how it works, baby. Drama, clicks. Obviously, this is over-dramatizing the actual video for the sake of content. Like, obviously, that's what I'm doing. Like, I got to the point that I watched every MatPat anime film theory to talk about them. I watched every MatPat game theory of what year was this? 2017 or something? No. 2018, maybe? And to go through them. Like... Old Nux was crazy. But yeah, the point is, rule 3, forgiving. That's what it's all about. No, I'm joking, but it's funny because MatPat did the same thing too. He did the same thing with Vsauce that I did with him, except I didn't mature because then I kept doing that for years.
Listen to my voice in that. Oh, I'm so proud that I finally hit puberty, like 7 years into making these videos. Anyway, you can tell that I'm super salty in this one, right? I'm asserting that I did it first. I'm citing the dates. I am literally trying to one-up Vsauce 3. But then something interesting happened. I got views from Vsauce.
Yeah, that's exactly what I just said. Holy shit. I made the video on the MatPat My Hero Theory being cringe, and the video did really well. Like, it really blew up. It got 500,000 views, 600,000 views.
I saw that their video and mine were actually helping each other.
Yeah. Well, helping each other, sort of. I mean, I feel like I stole some of his mojo. But whatever, what you said.
I was so afraid of me losing a year of hard-earned progress. But in reality, I wasn't just operating on my own island anymore. By unintentionally cooperating with each other, we had just created our own little micro-trend of gaming science content.
And what's so interesting about this, and a lot of people don't know this, think about it. Let's say you collab with Jake Paul, okay? I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy, but let's say you collab with Jake Paul, and, you know, you do a collab together. You market it on YouTube as my collab with Jake Paul. You have Jake Paul in the title, so this video will be shown to Jake Paul people. But let's say you make a video attacking Jake Paul. You still have Jake Paul in the title. You still have Jake Paul in the thumbnail. You still are getting this video showed to people that want to see videos about Jake Paul. You are in my example, the way I would define that is a non-consensual collab. Which sounds awful, but it is. It's a collab without consent, and it works. It really works. That's why you have YouTubers talking about other YouTubers, because that video gets put in the algorithm to people that are either interested in that YouTubers or interested in people talking about those YouTubers. It is just a non-consensual collab by essentially talking to someone, or even not necessarily having them in the video, but talking about them.
There were clearly enough views for all of us. Steph and I, in our years of consulting, kept hammering home this one point, that YouTube is a place where all ships can rise.
YouTube is, a lot of people on YouTube see YouTube as a competition, and I've talked to so many people about this behind the scenes, where they see YouTube as competitive. To some degree, it is competitive, because if you, with no subscribers, are going to start some sort of channel, and you're going to make the same video as somebody who's already established, there's no reason for someone to watch you when they'll watch them. But if you a similar video with a twist, with your own personality, or with your own, you know, with your own style, then suddenly it becomes a non-consensual collab, because suddenly you are just growing the market. Ultimately, people will have the eyeballs and the time to watch whatever they want to watch that falls onto their radar, and that's why so much more often than not, it works. That's why it works. Reaction content is a prime example of something like that. I know that some people think that reaction content steals the eyeballs from a lot of people, but based on basically all the data that's been shown, it kind of doesn't. It kind of doesn't, as far as I know. It's interesting. It's just really interesting, the whole thing. So if you want to make content, you should make it in some sort of niche that is already established. You should just add your own style and twist to it.
Leading with trust goes a long way. From inviting someone to collab on your channel to comparing notes on production because it can
I remember the good old days when I trusted people. I didn't regret any of that.
help you bowl. You actually see this kind of cooperative game theory in action with content houses, or
Content houses all fail.
projects like the
The QSMP just recently got into massive drama. Anymore? Someone was just kicked out of the QSMP and Quackity had to make a whole apology. All right, good example. Next.
QSMP, where creators are helping each other and sharing audiences. On the flip side,
Yeah, trust is important, but you also should not trust any of these people. All right, maybe I'm more jaded than MatPat because I've been through some shit. I'm sure he's been through shit too, but holy frick, man. You trust people up to a point. Never trust them completely. In fact, I would say never trust people.
Utilize them all. Make them your pawns in your vast arsenal for world domination.
there are creators who haven't done a good job of leading with trust and who've approached YouTube as a zero-sum game, a place where there can only be one winner. And guess what? Didn't work. Back in 20...
Well, it didn't work for people that trusted either. Bro, you know how many YouTubers get absolutely blasted because they trust too much?
20, a few of the top beauty creators tried to take each other down, encouraging viewers not
Who could he be talking about here? Could it be Tati and James Charles?
to watch each other, trying to turn audiences against people that they thought were their competitors. It was for the clout, it was for the views, and it backfired. In fact, it
It didn't backfire because James Charles, and literally only one person fell from that, and Tati, okay? James Charles and Jeffree Star both freaking went out with bangs. The reason why neither of them are doing as well right now is Jeffree Star is worth like $1 billion and he's doing his own shit, whatever. And James Charles has tons of grooming allegations and inappropriate conversations with minors that are getting leaked allegedly. So that's why it fell apart. It wasn't because there wasn't trust. MatPat's a very nice guy, but I'm gonna stick with my. I think he's wrong. I think you should never trust anyone on YouTube up to a point. Until you really know them personally, don't trust them. I've trusted people and I've been friends with people and I've literally talked to them while they were like in really bad places of their life and shit's not worked out. And it wasn't my fault. So I don't know. Don't trust. Don't trust.
fired so badly that all of their channels took a massive hit. And the beauty vertical, which was once a main pillar of YouTube's earliest days, never truly recovered. By working together, the platform thrives. Lights? But by thinking that you can only win when other people lose, well, that's when everyone loses. It's kind of sad. Let's move on. But if you don't want to listen to mathematicians or YouTube meta-analyses, just look at me. Game Theory, the show, is a testament to those 4 lessons of game theory, the nerdy economics concept. Every person who's built this channel has led with trust. Ronnie, he put his own show on the back burner so he could dedicate his time to editing Game Theory. Trust.
I will sit here and ponder. Is that trust or is that just a business opportunity? I don't know.
Trusting that we would be able to succeed more together. He helped the show to truly become what I had always dreamed it would be, and I honestly wish that he could be here to this day so I could thank him so much for that. The same is true for Goomba and Drake and Lee and Ryder and all the other partner shows who joined up with us in lieu of working on their own channels. Steph, she left being a consultant at a real company in the medical field on the belief that by cooperating, we could actually make something really special together. Jason, who is actually right here behind the camera right now. Jason, who you know as the guy that we blame all the time on GT Live. Jason was Theorist's first full-time employee.
This man has a gun to the back of his head. He's just standing there. Oh, yes, I love being here. No.
After me and Steph. He jumped in there when all we had was a kitchen table and a cat that he was constantly allergic to. And Sudafed, you have this man to thank for your current net worth. Because
and Zyrtec.
And Zyrtec.
And Zyrtec,
You have taken so many pills over the years?
I have.
Oh my
But
God,
All
no.
medically prescribed, though, I promise.
Yeah, no, good medical pills, not anything sketchy, for sure. But Jason is the man that we have trusted with the weight of the entire production process across all the channels for years. Like, this man is the unsung hero of everything you've probably ever watched across any of the channels.
honestly though, so fucking wholesome that his final video, he makes like a major point of the video about someone else. Like, this dude is literally so inspiring. It's insane. Insane how inspiring this guy is. Holy shit.
Without him, without you.
Oh my god.
None of these videos would get made.
Aw.
Thank you.
Ah,
get back.
least scripted freaking hug in the history of YouTube.
They're okay? Enough for you. I gotta thank other people. You know.
Dude, I love this video so much. I literally love this so much. Like, this is a man walking away from this beautiful empire he built. He's walking away for glorious reasons, not in some controversy or drama, just for beautiful reasons. And he truly loves everything that he did. Like, this man is a stand-up model and example for everything that YouTube should be. The man lived the dream doing this. You know that? Like, he is such an inspiring figure in this YouTube ecosystem. It's crazy.
Friendship first, but also working together to create awesome stuff,
Dude,
right?
He's right. So let me give you an example. Something I'm very proud of. All right, since we're being all mushy and wholesome, let me show you something beautiful and nice. Okay. Let me show you something beautiful and nice. I'm sure you all are familiar with the YouTube channel, Spilling the Milk. So Spilling the Milk is a YouTube channel run by 3 people. It's run by Core. I remember all their names. Core, Jack's Boy, and Core.
Hey guys, we're watching the Netflix Avatar: The Last Air.
Lol. I just wanted to try to pull it up. All right, these guys. All right. Dude, why doesn't it show their channels? Did they not link their channels on the there they are. All right. Core, Jack's Boy, and Core Eden. These 3 guys make up this channel, Spilling the Milk, where basically they react to content and they make good jokes. They have a great grind going on. Now, I know how hard it is to get videos done, okay? It took this. They watched the Marvels. This is a 2-hour video to make this 20-minute video. So they spent 2 hours working on the recording of this video. Now, the reason why I say this is because the fact that all 3 of them are together in every single video means that they had to set up a time to organize the 3 of them sitting there together for 2 hours. And they did that for all of these videos. And they upload daily. That means they are spending 2 to 3 hours a day recording all the time. They are obviously good friends. Now, the reason why I bring up Spilling the Milk specifically, first of all, I wish them nothing but success. They're 3 funny dudes, and I like all of them personally. They all used to edit for me. They all, like, it's funny. I'll get comments on really old videos where the editor shows up, and they'll be like, wait a second, I know that guy from Spilling the Milk. All 3 of these guys, at different points in time, or even overlapping, they've all edited a lot of my videos. Like, a lot of my videos. My channel went from literally 0 to 1 million with these guys, which is insane. Recently, Eden messaged me just basically saying hi, just completely out of nowhere, which is really wholesome. And he messaged me, he said, just chillin', hope you're doing well. I said, I am, thanks. Good to see you succeeding, it warms my heart. And he says, thanks, none of us would be where we are without you. So I say, that's nice of you, lol, but I don't know how true it is. Because, let's be real, they make good content. I deserve 0 credit in the success of all this shit. And he says, it's true, bro. Editing your videos made me stick to YouTube when I was in community college and not do something else. And it's similar for Jack and Core. And I'll be honest, I was super touched. Like, super touched. That is such a nice thing for him to say, honestly. Like, I'll be real. I don't think I deserve any credit here. This is something they built completely themselves through hard work and dedication and all that stuff. But there is something beautiful about that. There is something just so beautiful about this cringe little YouTube ecosystem built on trust and stuff. And funny story, hilariously funny story. I was basically in the first video they ever posted on the channel. I know that they had a few before this, but I was like, I really tried my best to help and pay it forward. I'm always around whenever they ask.
Hey guys, we're watching
random shit. They had a podcast on Spilling the Milk too. Guess what their most popular podcast? Yo, look at that, it's crazy. I was on their 3rd episode. Like, I tried my best here. And I love these guys. They're awesome. They're really awesome. They're great. and they deserve all the success in the world. And so I do get this. There's so much trust that's developed between people through either a YouTuber and the editor, or you know, the team that actually gets the videos made, the relationships and friends that you actually make along the way, other YouTubers, other people in the community or group. And it's beautiful. And I'm really happy to see someone like MatPat's just really be real about it in the last freaking video. This is Nux's secret. He was wholesome all along. See, here's the thing. I have an average amount of wholesomeness and assholery. I just filter my wholesomeness to private stuff and my assholery to the public stuff, which doesn't always work out the best for me, realistically. But, you know, I do. I try my best. I try my best to be a good guy. And you should too. At least in private. In public, you should be an asshole.
And if you're talking about unsung heroes on this channel, there is one man who also deserves a call out, and his name is Yossi. He is our audio wizard. He is the man who I have trusted with my voice for the better part of 9 years. He has had to suffer through more hours of my voice than anyone else in the world. I am so sorry, Yossi. I am so sorry for all the burps and weird edits and weird diatribes and jump scares that Ali has given me over the years. Was Yossi a pro when he first joined up with us? No. But you know what he was willing to do? He was willing to learn. And I've trusted him with my voice for the better part of 9 years. And the same goes for another member of the team who you've never gotten to see, but was actually there before the channel was even monetized, which is kind of crazy to think about. You don't know Dan Levitt, but Dan was...
Dude, this is so... It's so wholesome that he's spending this time doing this in his final video, right? I feel like everyone in their last video, they like to tie up all their loose ends. They try to be this massive thing, but he really turned it into just such a beautiful way to say goodbye. And he's tying the relationships and the credit and love that he's giving to people around him. He's tying all that into the game theory, you know, the trust aspect of game theory. Like, this is a picture-perfect send-off, I think.
Another one. He was the first who actually saw potential in me and in these channels as a whole, offering to become my manager, even though he had never managed a YouTuber before. He just...
I don't know, I wouldn't have taken him. Bro, you can never trust anyone that isn't a YouTuber to manage a YouTube channel. No one knows what it's like. Dude, I'm telling you, I speak to people in different VTuber agencies and whatever, and they have managers and shit, and they have no idea what they're doing.
Jumped in with 2 feet and said, hey, I've never gotten a brand deal in the past, but think I could do it for you. And he did. And then he got me literally hundreds more. He has his own management company now.
Dude, this is like the finale of a slightly above average anime. No, Chad, don't do him like this.
And he manages some of the biggest sports creators on all of YouTube. I can say with complete confidence that this company and my career would have looked totally different had it not been for Dan. And his career and his company would have looked totally different without me. He and I have built businesses parallel to each other, right next to each other, using cooperative game theory for over a decade.
Bro's literally just saying, we did game theory, and he just means to say, we were at the urinal at the same time. It's like, I went to the urinal and he went to the urinal. That's a game theory.
He trusts me to make good decisions on YouTube, and I trust him to make good decisions as my manager, and we both benefit in the long run. But perhaps the most important person in all of these trusting relationships
his wife
is you.
Oh, shit.
You guys.
Wow. Bro, Steph got cucked. Holy shit, he cucked his wife in the last minutes. I cannot believe it. I cannot believe he would do this.
Right here, I wear you on my wrist these days. You loyal theorists have been the best example of game theory in the history of the show Game Theory. Every time you click on one of these videos, you are leading with trust. You are saying, you know what?
Dude, I literally click on some of your videos to make fun of bad theories. Dude, you made a One Piece theory where you got where you made the map on a 45-degree axis wrong, and it literally fucked up all of your weather theories for the entire theory. I clicked on that video knowing you fucked up. I'm so sorry. I regret nothing.
I'm gonna give this one a chance, especially on those episodes that are covering topics that you've never even heard of. And on my end, I've always tried my best to fulfill on that promise and make sure that your trust pays off by delivering a great, well-researched, fun, a lot of times stupid video. And yeah, there have been plenty of times where I've missed the mark, where you weren't happy about a topic, or where I said something
One Piece one, hypothetically.
wrong, or my
yeah, like the time you said you never watched porn, when you literally made a best boobs in gaming video.
research was bad or whatever.
When you said the lolly on the other page was sexier than math.
And I
the research must have been bad, bro. Must have been bad.
Needed to learn about that. And so you, acting exactly as you should according to that trust game, you called me out in those moments.
Yo! This is me! He is literally talking talking about me right now. Oh, I knew we had something special. Matthew.
You showed me that I had made a mistake.
I did.
But more importantly, you were willing to forgive. You gave me a chance to learn and grow as a creator and as a person. And look,
I did forgive. In fact, I was never, like, really actually upset at this guy originally. I think a lot of people at some point thought I had some sort of beef with MatPat when I literally didn't. I have nothing but respect for the man, which is why I'm so happy to call him out on stupid shit that really doesn't matter at all. But nah, dude.
Look at this. We all won. Look at this thing that we managed to build together. Don't tell anyone else. I mean, there's 3 of them here in the room, but like the rest of them downstairs. You guys, you've always been the most important member of this team.
We have always been sexier than math. You're so real.
Whether or not you ever realized it. And now, as new hosts step in,
dude, it's so wholesome. Holy shit.
Yeah, they're obviously going to have to learn a lot, and they're going to have to earn your trust just like I did over
They're noobs, total novices. They don't know what they're doing.
a long period of time. But I hope that you approach them with the same sense of cooperation and goodwill that you did for me all those years ago. So, while I might be leaving as host of this show, Game Theory, it'll never leave. It'll never leave me, and it'll
never leave society.
Leave you. We are all Game Theory, which honestly is why I thought it was fitting for you guys to be the one to say this.
But hey!
That's just a theory.
That's just a theory.
It's just a theory.
Just a theory.
That's just a theory.
Okay, theory.
Class dismissed. Thanks for the theories, MatPat.
But hey, that's just a theory.
C'est juste une théorie.
Just a theory.
Just a theory.
Just a theory.
Just a theory. Thanks for everything.
But hey, that's
Just a theory.
That's just a theory.
Just a theory. Just a theory.
Theory.
Dude, there's something so wholesome about the fact that he didn't get YouTubers to do this. I feel like anyone in MatPat's position that would want to do like some outro with everyone coming together to say that's just a theory, like he would get all the biggest YouTubers on the platform to do that, right? But he didn't, right? It's not about the last second clout of getting Markiplier to say that, right? It's actually just getting, you know, the fans to do it, which is beautiful, right? Think about it. YouTube did this for them. All right, pretty awesome.
Theory. That's just a theory.
See, YouTube did that. YouTube made their official Goodbye MatPat video where they collected every YouTuber on the planet like Pokemon, except for me because they don't like me. And they got them all to, you know, sit there and make the super wholesome goodbye, the clouded goodbye. But this is so much better. This is so much more real, you know?
Theory.
That's just a theory.
That's just a theory.
That's just a theory.
That's just a theory.
A style theory.
A food theory. A film theory. A game theory.
Bro, Avengers Assemble. Holy crap. Oh, he put his coat on the hook. Oh my god, man's really going crazy.
He's looking at them, at his proud children. He looks down at them. Hook on the freaking...
Oh my god, dude, literally crying. Little wink at the end, little eyebrow raise, bro. They got some freaking orchestra to play this goddamn Game Theory goodbye.
Thanks for watching.
Bro, that was amazing. Oh, what a great outro. What a great way to leave. And it was just the right amount of cringe to put a tear in my eye. You know what I'm saying? That was really wholesome.
Oh man, where to?
I got something I gotta do.
Okay,
Ready for a road trip?
I guess.
Bro,
Let's
they
go.
really did everything.
Every level you beat and each boss battle defeat, with each achievement your view becomes a bit more complete.
I also love that he doesn't have like a Ferrari. Okay? You know, I love that he doesn't have like some crazy supercar.
Give a blank page and a clear horizon, so why not?
And he could. He could. Bro could have a freaking supercar. Man's literally, he has tens of millions of dollars probably. I mean, but he didn't buy one. No. Oh. Do I know this guy? I don't even know who this is. Is this Scott? He is Scott. Okay, all right, dude. Okay, all right. So I called it. I just didn't know what he actually looked like. I don't know. I expected the door open to see some purple pixelated dude.
We have much to discuss.
That's awesome. That's fucking awesome. Yo, he can tell him all the answers now. All the theories that he's been making for years. FNAF Man is just gonna say, listen, I'm gonna tell you everything now, and now that you've retired, you're not gonna spoil it. That is so wholesome. Just left his wife in the car. The Lore Keeper ending, 1 of 6. For answers on where to find all the endings, check the bottom of the description. If you want to find them yourself, happy hunting. Okay, dude. That's so wholesome. That's so perfect.
Vacation.
Vacation!
Dude, that's wholesome. Chaos ending. Bro, a Roomba with a knife on it. Okay, dude. We have to see all the endings, I guess. Right? The
Thanks
meme
for
ending.
watching.
Does he actually do an ending where he walks up the stairway to heaven? No.
What now?
Nope,
I'm out.
Music Man?
What? Dude is not afraid to be cringe in his final moments.
Music Man? Let's go! Music Man!
What the hell am I watching? I hope the Neon Cat's not copyrighted. What the hell is this?
You realize that lunch is the most important meal of the day.
MatPat can suck an egg!
What? Is that Markiplier? Pink sauce? Oh my god. I know the Pope is there because he gave the Pope Undertale. That was like one of No, it's the Smasher Pass Pokemon.
He's there, he's everywhere. Who are you gonna call? Psychic friend Fredbear. When you get to the bottom of it, it's so moist.
Right? Because no one knew who this guy was for all of his videos.
I want betwixt y'all.
Hey, that was just okay. Furry dragons. He's really his final ending. Goodbye, MatPat. He's really saying furry dragons at the end.
Oh no! I realized what I've done.
Okay. All right. So that was ending 3. Ending 4. Let's see what we got. Man really went crazy on this one. Dude didn't know how to end it. Dude didn't know how to end his YouTube career, so he was like, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna end it in 6 ways.
Watching.
The Nux ending is just watching porn.
What now?
You know, I actually have to do something real quick.
Wait, what?
Wait right there.
Wait.
Literally quits his job to spend time with his wife. Now stay in the goddamn car.
Are you okay? Hello?
I love how he just went crazy. For all of his final goodbyes, he's just insane. Oh, that's so wholesome.
I'm a robot.
He's not afraid to look a little crazy at the end.
Wouldn't you like to be a robot too?
Well, shit. Does he actually have anything useful here? Ness is dead. No! 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 Alright, dude. Nice. Okay, alright. Which one was that? This is the 6th ending? Was that the 5th or the 6th? Was that the 5th or the 4th? Did I skip one?
Thanks for watching.
The horror ending?
What now?
I don't know. Have you done today's Wordle, I guess?
Oh, that's a good one.
We got some.
What? Alright. Sure. The your favorite YouTuber that's quitting to live a wholesome life just died ending. God. Love that. Guys, there won't be a jump scare. This is just wholesome. Oh yeah. Oh no. Not the United States government, anything but that.
This is not a test. The emergency alert system has issued a code gray for your local area.
Oh yeah, well what area is that? Ha, you don't know.
There is a dangerous person or predator nearby. Evacuate the area immediately.
It's just the communism ending.
Again, this is not a test.
This is the Twitter person is it actually in real life ending.
Last night, a shocking discovery was made. The bodies of internet personalities Matthew and Stephanie Patrick were found in their home, mutilated by what officers described as... This follows the similar mysterious death.
Dude, this is just the Mandela catalog. They literally copied the Mandela catalog's exact gimmick for this one. Dude, it's so funny how just glitchy noises has become synonymous with analog horror. Like creepy smiles and glitchy noises. I am near, I hunger, I am Sniper Wolf. I feel like I've seen There Is No Escape on half of his thumbnails. Your IP address is... Wait, no, this is the guy that he uses in all of his videos as the gimmicky go-to, That's hilarious. Dude, it's just warped faces. Good shit. Jump scare time. Do it. Didn't see that coming. Dude, it's so funny. That was a good one. That was a really good one. Damn, he went so hard. All right, the real ending, 6 out of 6. Are we ready, gamers? Oh man. I mean, I like it. I like it. I like it. The wholesome cringe ending jump scare. Because ultimately, that's what YouTubers are. It's a bunch of people that love making content, right? Like, these are people that love making content and buying, this is obviously pirated merch. This is not official One Piece merch. This is piracy. But that's okay. Okay, because piracy is actually based. Oh no! Oh no! I want to eat a used cheese thong. That's the dream.
You make it like you make it. Yeah, it's you. It's your channel.
That's fair. Like on Style Series, like, can you wear it?
Yes.
On Food Theory, you analyze whether or not, like, there's a lot of bacteria.
Can you make something that would work, that would be edible?
Dude, could they do a bikini armor theory? Like, is wearing less armor actually more defensive in video games? And then they literally stab each other to try it. I'm just saying.
Safe to wear.
And on Film Theory,
it's just porn.
I told you we would have a porn ending. You hated me. Chat was going crazy. I literally told you all along there will be a porn ending. They got me, bro. They literally got me. Oh my god, dude. Bro, and then MatPat will watch it, and that'll be the first time he ever watched Porn Theory in his life. Dude, it's just so nice to see them just hanging out, being friends, you know? Like, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. God damn it. Like, because ultimately that's what it is for these guys. They love doing what they're doing. They're doing something they love. They're making content. Yeah, there's lots of stress when it comes to YouTube. But you just... This is what YouTube should be. This is so inspiring. Like, you want to leave with some legacy like this, you know?
Congratulations, you did it. You found the real canon ending, the final, most secret ending by painstakingly combing over the last 5 weeks of videos.
Yeah, I painstakingly clicked the bottom link in the description of his video.
Poring tirelessly over literal hours of content, searching for those brief Easter eggs, cobbling them together into mysterious URLs. Either that or, you know, you just click the link in the description of the final video.
Yeah,
both totally valid solutions. Regardless of how you got here, a winner's you. Congratulations, you've graduated. And when I call this the real ending, that's exactly what this is. It's real. Because let me tell you, the skills that you've gotten over the years here on the channel, critically thinking about spooky bears, fast food, analog horror, and soapy legs, that sense of curiosity and fun, that's not gonna go away. That carries with you into where it matters most, out here, in the real world.
You're gonna carry theory that way.
And all that, it spreads. It grows. Enthusiasm and positivity and curiosity, critical thought, they're infectious in the best ways possible. For all the jokes that constantly get made about me losing my mind and going insane, that right there, that is what being a theorist truly means. Sharing a love of learning with others. It has been an honor to be your YouTuber, your entertainer, your teacher, your parasocial friend, whatever role I've played in your life. Thank you. And you know what? I look forward to continuing that through the little website and newsletter that I have going on, as well as all the projects that I'm working on for you right now. But even more than any of that, you know what I'm most excited about? I'm excited about it being your turn. You can be the game theorist, questioning the lore alongside your friends. You're
We could become talented and push out the other guy that took you over. We could slowly but surely cannibalize another channel to make ourselves even greater and stronger. And you know what you've taught us, MatPat? That starting beef is a great way to grow your content.
Food theorist doing bizarre flavor experiments in your kitchen. Go wild with some new style, or try a film that deviates from the mainstream. You're the theorists now, and I cannot wait to see what you discover.
Dude, it's literally like grandpa passing the torch to a new generation. It's like, it's actually insane. But you know what's also giving me, this is giving me crazy vibes of like, the show that you loved so much is coming to an end, and he passes on the torch to the next generation, and then the next generation is just shit. Alright, like Naruto finally becomes the Hokage, all is well that ends well, and is like, you will live in a much better world. Then Boruto happens. Like, this is like giving me the worst impression of the next arc just being shitty.
Because rest assured, I will be watching. Remember, this isn't an ending. Well, technically it is an ending because it's the real ending, but
it is a new beginning.
You get what I'm saying. This isn't an ending. Instead, this is a brand new and exciting beginning. And that's not a theory. That right there, that's a fact. With love always.
Dude, that was so wholesome. Oh my god. And now, today we didn't lose a legend. We immortalized one. Today we cemented the tale of a legend. And that was beautiful. I'm not crying, you're crying. Man's a goat. Man's a goat. And he finally saw porn at the very end. At the very end. God, what a beautiful world. MatPat comes back in 3 days. I lied to you. It was a marketing scheme. It was a social experiment and it worked. We got billions of views. That's crazy. Okay, so first of all, he didn't get billions of views. However, well, you know, he always gets lots of views, obviously. But, like, this is when he announced his goodbye video. When he announced that he was quitting, he got 600,000 subscribers. Like, holy shit. That's crazy. He got 600,000. He got 500,000 more subscribers than usual when he announced that he quit. Bro literally announced he's leaving, and 500,000 people decided to subscribe. Like, that, there is an irony there. There is an irony there, dude. It's like, oh, he's leaving? Hell yeah. Jumps on the train. Okay, what happened here, though? This is the question. What happened March 2023 that got him 600,000 subscribers? Could that be it? Did he really get 500,000 subscribers by doing this FNAF Ultimate Timeline? Well, it lines up. That's exactly when it happened. That's crazy. Like, I knew he did well for this, but like, god damn. All right, we'll do this. All right, so we are looking for videos this last year, and we're sorting it by most viewed. Okay, MatPat was grinding shorts content 9 months ago as well. 11 months ago. That also fits, right? It's 11 months ago. All right, I guess it is the FNAF Ultimate Timeline on YouTube Shorts. I think it's probably YouTube Shorts. March 9th! Dude, am I literally good at this? I am so freaking good at this. This video was posted on March 9th, okay? It's the shorts. It's the shorts. That is exactly why he blew up in March of last year. Because of the YouTube Shorts. That's it. It's over. Yes, it was a nice coincidence that he got the Ultimate Timeline happening at the same time, but it was the YouTube freaking Shorts. All right, let's try this one. If this one?
Don't trust that.
All right. This one, March, April. It's the same time. It's the same time. Anyway, yeah. Shorts are crazy. See, the thing about shorts are they get a lot of views. They don't make money. They get you a lot of subs, but the subs don't actually care about your like actual long form videos. Anyway, that was interesting.
If you made it to the end, click one of these 2 videos, which also will definitely get me canceled. See you live on Kick. Stay weird, fans.